All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the start of the day. Edge of Glory, Day 2, Hatchet, about to get going. Hopefully it's a good day. We may or may not have commentators through the day. Please be nice. Hopefully it actually works this time and the mic isn't set to monitor only. Doing great. Live stream looks decent. We're all happy to be here. All right, we'll be back later once things get going. Enjoy the wide open view of the venue.
got some draws going on. We got some main draws. Everybody's names in for the main draws over there. You got some tickets in your little gift envelope thing we got. So there's some draw bags in along there. Please pick and choose for your tickets that you want to go in. Now we do have up on the bar a little jar with a little kill shot token there. That's going to be our no frills kill shot of the day for Am. Basically, we want you paying attention to the whole match and all the matches to see who has the most awesomest kill shot of the day for this Am event. You're going to win a $100 gift certificate and that token, but it is based on a vote from all of you people, all right? What was it from yesterday, Nick? Yesterday, the big axe was Kevin with an underhand hit kill shot against my sorry ass. So that was pretty awesome. That was a good time. Now there's another container up there. The little pineapple that says US Open. Live Edge is paying entry for one person to go into one event for the US Open. Put your name in for that draw. Only if you're going to use it. Alright? If you're going to use it, whatever, not getting into details. If you're going to use that, you want to use it, you want to go to the US Open, put your name in there, alright? You pick a name, we're paying for that one event. What else? I'm getting lost off track here. I'm just going to start randomly talking about stuff. Oh, we're playing it today. We're playing it out. Pay it out today. All right. So you're gonna get your trophy. You're gonna get your pay. Awards at the end of. We're gonna do it at the end of open. No, but trophies will be at the end of AM. The draws will be at the end of the open. All right. So you're gonna have to stick around for the open as well. Sign the board. We got our board, our tournament board. Please, by all means, sign that so we know you were here. Let us know. We got a couple posters left too. If you want a poster or something, we got those floating around. Lunchtime, we're gonna have some burgers and dogs here, supplied by Live Edge. And thank Denny very much. Brought some chips in and stuff, and he's going to be cooking those. Hold an awkward pause at that comment, because that is fun. But then, moving on after the open, and we'll do a little announcement at the beginning of the open there, but after, when we're doing the open, after that, after the duels, then we're doing the in-game thing today, alright? So we're going to set that up for you. We'll explain everything, go through it. If you wanted your chance to put your name in for that, we'll have a camera stand for you to help walk you through that, give it a try. You're entered into the in-game thing where they have their own little payout structure and stuff like that. So a little extra fun thing for that. Other than that, I think we covered everything. I'm sure I probably forgot a bunch of stuff. I need to stop talking, give me a mic and I ramble on, but that's like. Woo! I think everybody excited to do this damn thing? Yay! Alright, yes. We're going to start calling the matches here in a second. We are relying on volunteers for teaching and stuff, okay? We'll get to that. We're going to do that only if you're comfortable scoring it, alright? If you want to score it, you're not 100% sure just ask. It's just touch stuff. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, alright, guys?
Your US Open entry, tip will match for the second entry. What's that? Tip will match for the second entry.
Did you hear that? Tip is matching the second entry into that. So we got the goal of 2 minutes left. No, you can't win twice. Maybe you can. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. We'll figure that out. Thank you very much, Mike Gordon. Thank you, Tim. That's fantastic. So yeah, scorekeeping, please do that. Make sure you make the call. seconds for the throwers. You're unsure or whatever, even if it's a close one, seconds are free. Use it. Ask for a second call. I am head judge. I'll be coming in making that second call. All right. My call is going to be the final call. That'll be it. All right. Other than that, is that it? Are you sure? That's all. If I forgot anything, just come ask me, Kendra, Phil up here, whoever's doing stuff. We'll answer any questions for you. Other than that,
Is Danny selling that stuff on the table behind you?
yes, Danny is selling the spin stuff. Check that out. That's pretty cool little kits Danny's got going on. Please check it out. Please look at the posters and see the sponsors for our sponsor and everything. Thank
Sorry,
you very
guys, I
much
didn't
to
think you'd
all
take
our
this long.
sponsors. Please reach out and give those guys a handshake for Goose's case of hand beat. And then just say thank you to them, all right?
Lineup starts in the back. Let's go. Got your blue glow on you?
All right, guys. In true life edge form, we're going to get this rocking off here today. If you've been here before, you know what's happening. So, 3, 2, 1. Let's fucking go! Ladies.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
All right, if you are scorekeeping on the lanes, lanes are number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, starting down here closest to the command tables. On lane 1, I will get Kai and Scott to lane 1. Kai and Scott. Lane 2, Oz versus Kendra T. Lane 2, Oz and Kendra. Lane 3, Lindsay versus Blake. On lane 4, Zoltan versus Shauna. On lane 5, Kirk versus Taylor.
Good morning. I have to apologize to you. Fucked up yesterday.
Give me 2 matches in 10 minutes. You're done. Bye. I'm happy to see Cloud Run. I'm happy to see Cloud Run.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Hatchet has been underway. Few matches in here. Brackets moving along nicely. Got a few first timers. First timers at Live Edge. First timers in tournament. Period. One of our first matches. Scott versus Kai. Kai's one of our newer league throwers. Won his first tournament match. That's honestly massive. Going through his second one right now against the favorite. I'd say probably for the tournament. So really interested to see how that goes for him. Hopefully well. So far, 2 point game. Not too shabby. Here, let's see if we can zoom in on that. With our handy dandy zoom cam. See if I remember my presets. Um, I had a sticky note at some point. I'm a professional, I swear. I was. I'm washed. It's fine. Wow. Something just unplugged. I don't know what, but so we'll see how that goes. Cameras, cameras, cameras. All right, we've also got Whistle and Denny throwing their first game of the day. Close-ish. Unfortunate drop for Steph. Oh, thank you, Kylie. Alrighty, Zoltan and Taylor, both from up north. Taylor from Red Deer, Zoltan from Edmonton, playing primarily out of Axe Monkeys, which is an unaffiliated venue, but has recently started delving back down into affiliated territory, doing some IATF leagues at Final Axe and Red Deer, Taylor's venue. Really happy to see him here. If I'm not mistaken, Waddle is how he started throwing. That was his first foray out east in Ontario. So it must be nice for him to see some familiar faces from out there this tournament. It's nice to have some travelers coming through. This is Taylor's first foray into Waddle as well, actually. And I mean, hey, up a round. First Waddle tournament, not too shabby, though they're ooh, now 1 point difference, but close game so far. Yeah, those threes can be deadly. You miss that five, it's a bit punishing, but do what you gotta do what you can. Um, five, all right, let's go seven. Let's see if I can zoom into our friends over here. See Kai and Brad going kill shots, I believe. Oh, I guess I should show myself, huh? There you go. Hi. And we'll see if I can get a good zoom in on this. Wait till. All right, looks like Brad's probably good. Yeah, let me get a little closer. Sorry for the jerkiness, folks. Yeah, it looks good though. Good job, Brad. Believe that's round one. Oh, that was throw. Yeah, Brad up by a bit, being gentleman there, going up 9 and 10. Love to see it. Oh, Kai. Sorry for the jerkiness of this, folks. We're gonna go in and look at that. Oh, Kai nailing it. Brad, on the other hand, hitting as well. Big hits all around. Was it five? Four wide. There you go. Brad switching axis, maybe. Second call at the end there. Let's go look at that. See what Nick's up to. Let's bring us in close. All right, looks like quite a close call. Ooh, Sorry, folks. We're trying out new to us technology, not necessarily broadcast technology, but still works pretty well to be able to get this tight. Unfortunately, fine controls are not really possible, unfortunately, but really close call there. All right, let's give us our wide back. Ooh, camera moves quick. Then the zoom is not as much. It's nice to be able to have this much control. All right, what's going on over on gold? Lane 3. Lane 2, sorry, Denny and Whistle. Denny up after that first round. Whistle's sneaking into the 4, better than a 3, but not necessarily what you want. Oh, there you go. 1 point game between Whistle and Denny. We're getting to the end of round 2 between Axgod and Zoltan as well. Tied currently. Oh, hi. Oh, wait, here. There we go. Instead of half a face, we get a full face. All right. Oh, nice. All right, so Taylor up 3. That looks like if it's probably going to be good. We're going to wait for Zoltan to throw and get nice and close up in there. Get rid of this. Get rid of us so that we can see it better. Looks like a 6-6 still. Indeed, Axgod holding his lead. All right, I think they're going up. This is the tough call for the person that's up 3 is do you stay down and give your opponent a chance to tie or even potentially do better. Looks like 2 misses. Yeah, both by about the same amount to be honest, so kind of same. So up 3. This being Taylor's first Waddle experience, these are the decisions that are hard to make in the moment of what do you do? Because by 3, you're safe with the 5, and your opponent needs the 8. So if you're more confident in your bullseyes and you're not sure how you feel your opponent's throwing, stay down, go for a bull. Oh, I was fully mistaken. That was the last throw. Cool. Hey, props to Taylor going up. Going for the big shot, trying to seal the deal. Fortunately missed. Oh, thanks. Unfortunately missed, but, was not punished for it this time, as can happen. All right, let's. Hello. Let's go watch the continuation of Kai and Brad. Think they are going into throw 9. Brad up 5. I think he may have offered kill shots. I don't know if Kai took him up on it. 5. Oh, that's more than a 5-point lead. I thought that was 8. I think that's 6. 7-point lead for Brad. Kai with the unfortunate miss. Brad following him up, though. I do appreciate that. double misses. So if I'm not mistaken, I think Brad might stay down here. Indeed, I think that puts it out of reach pretty much no matter what. Hopefully Kai can finish off in a strong. So just missed. Good attempt though. All right, we are heading back over as I switch it away. Apparently, heading back over to Whistle and Denny. Whistle took the second round, so they're now starting their third round of the rubber match. Wow, Oz also catching fire in his Oz catching fire in his back half here. 4-5-5 and then straight sixes. Think they're going for fun once it was out of reach. Potentially trying for that best kill shot of the day. Unfortunately, not able to secure it yet, but takes the win with a stellar streak of sixes there. All right, back to Denny and Whistle as Denny's dancing, trying to stay in the groove. I love it. Already Whistle and Denny
Don't forget,
in
everybody,
close
come
calls,
and
but
mingle.
Denny nailing the six. I think Whistle just out. Oh, something just reconnected to the computer. Lovely. Oh, Denny just crushing. Clean sixes. Whistle, unfortunately, just not able to keep up. It's tough when your opponent's just putting the pressure on that consistently, especially on a rubber match. But it's always next throw. Gotta forget what happened before, move on. All right, folks, we're gonna test something out. Yeah, I'm gonna bring us over here, adjust us slightly. I'm gonna bring in Eric.
Can you hear me at this point on this one here? I mean, you don't have to turn it. I can always shove over as well too. Right? So it's not
Yeah,
that big of a deal.
here, let me try something silly. No, that won't work if I turn it around.
So what do we got up on the main right now?
All right, so we've got Denny and Whistle throwing their rubber match. Denny just missing his very first throw of this round.
Look at him go. He was on it.
And here's the unfortunate thing with us being like that. I'm going to shrink us a bit.
So streaky.
Yeah, like
There's another six.
some great throwing from Denny so far.
Just boomed it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot of back and forth between them. I think Whistle nailing a six might be a little tipping high, but still a fantastic throw either way. I think I hear sixes from Nathan.
There you go. Yeah, Nathan's booming voice.
Yeah.
I
think she probably wouldn't know to go up on eights. But I mean, she's also 9 points behind, so it's
Who?
tough. Steph, because again, like a lot of the against, like certain strategies and stuff like that here, right? Again, as you go up on eights to kind of bring some pressure back to Denny,
Yeah,
but Denny being up by nine, that's going to make it.
it's a tough. Yeah,
That's a very very difficult lead to.
yeah.
It's you basically have to hope you miss,
Yeah.
or that he's nice enough to go up
I was
19.
gonna say that's where it gets interesting, especially out here. We've got a lot of nice people
Yeah.
who
Yes.
sometimes do silly things for
Yeah.
their own
Yeah.
game.
Gotta go. Yeah. That's what happened to me in Big X yesterday.
Yep.
Was yeah, but yeah, if he goes 9-10 and double miss, double hit, right? So
Yeah.
and
But
now
although that gap right now
now it's
is
12, no 13,
11 points.
11 points.
Oh no, you're right
Say
there.
again, are they? Wait, did they tap for 9-10? I didn't say if they tap 9-10.
We're gonna find out very shortly if they tapped. If they go 9-10 or if Denny is gonna secure it. I can see Denny.
Oh,
Well,
never mind. He just smoked it.
they went up, but he's just not letting up.
Wow,
Look at
that's a
these throws,
beautiful
Denny
eight.
splitting
What's this?
the 8.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Copy paste. Paste. Let's go in there. I'm just super curious here. There he is.
His high score is 60. Oh.
He hits it. That's a nice score.
Oh
Oh,
my God!
there
I
it
think that's it. We're
is.
gonna go
That's an
see.
eight.
Sorry, Steph.
That's an eight.
That's an 8. That's
That's a
Denny's new
62.
Hatchet high score.
60. 62.
2 5s.
Yeah.
Clean for everything
Yeah.
else. He was clean through 6.
Daddy! Daddy!
I don't know if he knows. Eric's gonna go tell him because that's awesome. Amazing. You'll love to see it, folks. Good for him. We're gonna, as they go congratulate Denny, we're gonna head to our only live match until Kendra calls us a few more. We've got our handy dandy follow cam over here. Oh, and he's rewarded by that new high score by having Sasha as an opponent. That's going to be a fantastic match. I love it. Apologies for no target cameras on these lanes, guys. There's issues with the camera.
Oops, sorry. He's pumped for the high score. What are we looking at here? Looking at lane 3. Kendra and Lindsay. Vic looking real hard at the second for somebody. I did not see who, unfortunately. Just some small updates on A side. We're finishing off with Sasha and Denny. Looks like Sasha took game 1. Down on the B side, we are Kendra and Lindsay. Lindsay currently up on our main lane here by 6 points. Other B-side game just started. Stephanie versus Jenna. Stephanie up 5 in game 1. Nick taking a real hard look at that axe. And then just kind of looking around at everyone's axes here, we can see a lot of goose handles. This is home venue, which makes sense. A lot of aces and shot pros. Seen a fair number of kings as well too. Sasha just dunking, Denny tossing it into the taint. All right, we're picking back up here with Lindsay and Kendra. Pair of fives keeps us at a 6-point difference. Kendra's gonna have to start tossing here. There we go. At the turn, Lindsay stretches the lead out to 9 with that 2, unfortunately. Looks like patient 0. Commanding position here. Hey, Kendra. How long is Kendra thrown? How long is Kendra thrown for? First full year, so 3 seasons? Yeah, in third season. Nice. Oh, wow. Oh, neat. Yeah, Kendra telling me the Tempros here started in a rec league with 2019 rules. This is their first full year of axe throwing with the live edge folk. Having a look at lane 1. Sasha up 4 on Denny after Denny dropped the 62, his new high score. Sasha currently now up 10 out of reach. She will move on. Denny will go to B. Anyway, back on the main lane here. Lindsay is crushing it right now. Up by 13. Got ourselves a hit miss. Kendra smoking a kill shot. Cutting that lead down to 5. Kendra going for the kill again. Let's see if she gets it. Looks like Lindsay's opting to stay down. Commenting on lane 2. Stephanie took game 1. Right now on to throw 4 with Jenna up by 1. Lindsay takes the 8 back with a 52. Just throwing fantastic. running through B side here. Looks like Blake and Kirk coming up. Denny against Scott. Zoltan and Lindsay as Lindsay takes the game. And then we're waiting on the winner of Jenna and Stephanie to go up against Kai. First of 3 Tempros. Back there, lane 2. Tied up. Keeping it intense. Keeping it close. See if I can get to the camera here. These two combatants going throw for throw. Oh, Jenna with the unfortunate 2, making the difference 2, going into throw 8. See if she wants to put some pressure on by calling a kill shot. All right, heading back there. We're just waiting on our match coming up here. Zoltan and Lindsay on lane 3. Pair of 6s in lane 2, keeping it very tight and by 2 points going into that final throw. I'm pretty sure we're going to see ourselves a pair of kill shots. Let's see what Jenna's got in store here. Oh, looks like we opted for... Nope, Stephanie staying down. Taking the points, taking that win. All right, here we go in that lane 3. Denny and Lindsay. These two throwers have gone against each other entirely too often, I'm sure. And and I can't read. It's Zoltan and Lindsay.
I am the unluckiest mother. It's why like my friends, like I used to go to the casino with my friends. Went for like twice a month, about a year. Once I broke.
5s to start. Good tosses, good
But like
throws.
honestly, I'm done. Like when you're going that much and you never walk away with profits, that's how I know I am the unluckiest. I've only made profits once.
All right, let's take a look at what we've got today. Still busy, still packed for today. Looks like in lane one, they've just finished up. And then looks like over here, they're taking a look. Debating a second, possibly. No, all right. Looks like we've got good sixes over here. Looking good, taking a look. Round two. In lane two, we've got Kai and Stephanie. 25 and 23 currently, so just a 2-point difference there. Round three, lane one, we have Blake and Kirk. All right, looks like we've also got lane four going on. Nice. Might be a pair of fives we have. 6-5, all right, all right. Looking good, let's see. 6-6 for Denny and Scott here. 30 and 31, we've got a 1-point difference. Ooh, might have hit just between on that one there. Oh, no, he got it. All right, he got the 5. Looks like it's the 6 over on this side. Straight down the middle, looking clean.
Got a 4 and a 2. They're going to throw 9. Denny with 40, Scott with 38. Oh, can't decide on the high five or a fist pound. 6-5. All right, 3-point difference now between Denny and Scott here.
Taylor versus Sasha on lane 3. Taylor Sasha on lane 3.
Looks like we're going to lane 3. Looks like Denny took it for lane 4 here. Looks like we're down to lane 2 and lane 3. Let's take a look at what's happening over here. Got an excellent turnout today. Everyone's just setting up. Looks like we've also opened up lane 1, so we got lane 1, 2, and 3 getting ready. Lane 1, we're going to be having Denny and Lindsay. In lane 2, we're going to have Brad and Oz.
Denny L versus Lindsay. Denny and Lindsay for lane 1. And on lane 4, Kurt versus Stephanie.
All
Kurt
right.
and Wisco to lane 4.
We've got lane 4 open as well, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Mars. How's it going? All right. Getting set up here for lane 1, Denny and Lindsay. Lane 2, we've got Brad and Oz. Lane 3, we have Axcott and Sasha. And lane 4, we've got Kurt and Stephanie. All right, lane 4. Just water in the boards there, getting ready for 4. Looks like lane 2 and 3 are getting set up here. Here we are. Looks like 6s for the 2 of them. Yep. So 6-6 for Brad and Oz. So lane 2, Brad and Oz currently tied at 17 each. Look at Bowie here. So this is 4 we're looking at here. Lane 4, we've got Kirk and Stephanie. Looks like they're starting off strong with a 6 and 6 there. Looking good for everyone here. There's lane 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. Just for a recap, lane 1, we've got round 1 between Denny and Lindsay, 10 and 11. Oh, and with an update, looks like Denny's got the 6 there. Lindsay with the 3. Looks like Denny has taken the lead with the 2-point lead there, 16 to 14. Going into lane 2, we have Brad and Oz still in round 1. 35 to 33, 2-point lead by Brad. Lane 3, round 1, we have Axcott and Sasha here. 45 to 46, so still a 1-point lead here. Let's take a look. Looks like Axcott with a hit with 8. Sasha with a miss. Going into round 2 for lane 3. And then taking a look over at 4 here. They're going into throw 5. Looks like 18 to 22. Kirk with 18, Stephanie with a 22 4-point lead. They each have hit 2 6s each. Surprised you weren't taking part in the tournament, but then I found out you were going to be doing the commentary for the live stream. Just super cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this. So just kind of reading out scores, just moving around a camera. So let's pull out to the wide here. So got a great turnout here. This is just the amateur hatchet tournament going on right now. In about an hour and a half, we're going to have the open hatchet, which means amateur and pro can play. But just for an even playing field, this is just the amateur. So yeah, we're doing good here. Let's see, everyone is in round 1 still, except for lane 3. So just these two here are on round 2. Looks like lane 2 has just finished up, 60 to 52. Looks like Brad takes it with a 60 going into round 2. And then over to lane 4 here. Kirk with a 32, Stephanie with a 36 4-point lead. And then let's take a look over at 1 here. Denny and Lindsay. 34 to 33, Denny with a 1-point lead right now. Although Lindsay has hit 3 6s as of right now. Denny's only hit 2, but he still has that 1-point lead. Looks like Lindsay threw a couple 3s, which may have caused that 1-point difference. Although Denny threw 2. So let's take a look here. Let's see. Denny with a 3, Lindsay with a 5. So now Lindsay takes the lead by 1 point here in round 1. They're going to throw 9 and 10. And then let's take a look at lane 2 here. 2, Brad and Oz here. We've also got a banger going on right now. I I need that. That's so funny. All right. For any of you who were not here yesterday, um, one of our throwers for Big Axe hit a underhand kill shot in Big Axe, and that was super cool. So yeah, he was showing a screenshot of his reaction from it yesterday. Very funny, very funny. I love it. Going back to the action here. Let's see. Lining up the shot. Looks like a 4. I believe that's a 6 on the other side. 6-4 there. So for lane 2, Brad and Oz. So Brad has hit 3 sixes. Oz with 1. Let's take a look back at the wide shot here. Looks like round 1, lane 1, Denny and Lindsay. Looks like they're currently tied. Oh, let's see. That might
So you
be.
don't have one of the same contact photos? I also like.
All right. Looks like that photo is circulating around here. Might be a meme coming up in the local axe throwing circles here. All right, just waiting on Lindsay for that throw. Oh, a little bit too much. Lindsay's a miss. Denny, I believe, is a hit there. So doing some calculation. Lane 2 here. Brad and Oz, they just hit their last kill shot, so they're going into the final throw of round 2. Currently Brad with a 1-point lead. Got a hit and a miss. Oz with a 7. Brad with a miss. So Oz takes round 2. So they're going into the rubber match there. Let's take a look over at lane 4 here. Taking a look at lane 4, Kirk and Stephanie. Yeah. So yeah, amateurs. Even though these are amateur players, they are not kidding around here. Um, yeah, it's crazy out here. Honestly, like everyone is so talented. Everyone is so talented at what they do, and uh, it's so awesome to see everyone coming out, showing support, and like with the amateurs, they're doing really good. But wait until you see those pros, man. They're sixes over and over and over and over. It's gonna be tight matchups pretty soon for that open hatchet tournament coming up here. All right, let's get back to the wide view here. Lane one, we've got Denny and Lindsay on their third throw with a 5 and a 6, leaving them at 16 and 14, 2-point lead. Denny ahead in their round two. Lane two, we've got Brad and Oz with their rubber match, round three. Yes, it's gonna be very exciting for the open here. And then tomorrow is going to be all the knife events. So that's going to be the knife tournament and the knife duels. There's also going to be hatchet duels today. So if you thought one person throwing at a target was cool, there's going to be two people shooting at one target. So there's going to be 4 people per lane coming up in a little bit here. So that's going to be crazy. Let's see. We're looking at lane two here, round three. Brad and Oz. We've got 28 and 23, 5-point lead for Brad. Lane three. There we go. Lane three here. We've got Ascot and Sasha playing. Round three there in their rubber match. Looks like after row 8 here, it's 37 to 42. Sasha with a 5-point lead here. They've each thrown 2 sixes, so they're neck and neck pretty much here. And then let's take a look at lane 4. Kirk with a throw. Next we've got a 6 over on that side and a miss on that side. So Stephanie takes it. Stephanie with a 53 to Kirk's 44. So she's the winner. And then in lane 3 over here, just looking over at lane 3, looks like they're done as well. Lane 2, let's take a look at what they've got going on in lane 2. They're on their 9th throw. 45 to 41. Brad with a 4-point lead at the moment. Miss and a 6 for them here. And then let's take a look at one here. Look at that camaraderie. Looks like Lindsay takes it by 1 with a 52 to 51. Both hitting a 6 at the very end there. So Lindsay takes it. There, round 2. And then back to lane 2 here. Brad is the winner of their round 3 with a 59. All right, looks like we are going to I have the most coverage on 2. Uh, 4. Camera 3's or lane 3 isn't working, so I'm just using the big camera for lane 4. Uh, there we go. Just had to maneuver some lanes around for best camera coverage, which is me. All right, because lane 2, we've got some crazy coverage. So we've got the commentator, we've got main, which doesn't have my beautiful face on it. We got the zoomed in camera for lane 2 there, so that's going to be our main. And then we've got the big camera. Big camera here has some options. I'm closing lane 1 and 3 because lane 1 I can't really see that well. And lane 4 I can do this, that, this, and this. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Do the competitors have to bring their own axes or knives, or are they supplied by the league? If you do not have your own axes or knives, the venue does supply them. The only thing is that if you don't have like your own knives or your own axe or your own hatchet, um, at that point it's just kind of up in the air of you can't get the muscle memory for one particular axe. So it's possible that the axe that you get, the head might be different, the grip might be different on some of them because it's just like a general all-purpose use hatchet. Whereas if you purchase your own set of knives, you purchase your own hatchet, you get to practice with your own hatchet. You get to take it home. You get to customize it. Like you get to make it your own and get better with that. So if you don't have your own, not a big deal. Absolutely feel free to use the axes and knives that are provided by the venue. But as soon as you can reasonably afford to get your own set, 100% recommend it for the customization that you can get because there are a bunch of different axe heads and handles and all that. And then for big axe as well, and then knives, it's yeah, honestly, it sometimes comes down person to person where, for example, my husband throws a set of knives called the Lancelot set. Um, we have not purchased it yet. Unfortunately, the shipping from the US to Canada is outrageous, so still working on getting our own set there. But yeah, he uses the venue set of knives, and he's doing excellent. He'll be here tomorrow for the knife events. He's going to be throwing knives. Let's see. People are setting up in lane 2 and lane 4. So lane 4, we've got Oz and Lindsay in their round 1. Lane 2 here, we've got Axcott and Stephanie also in their round 1. Time for a water break. Lane 2 looks like we've got a start. Axcott with a 5, Stephanie with a 3. Going into throw 2. Lane 4 looks like they've got a strong start with 6 and 6 here. 6 for Oz, 6 for Lindsay. And then looks like back over on lane 2. They've each thrown a 6 for their second throw. Getting ready for the throw here.
Try to have the mic a little closer to your face. Can you talk for a second?
I'm going to talk right now. Oh, goodness. This is
Try
just
to
my
have it
regular.
into the. Oh, you know this.
Yeah.
Talk.
Okay.
It's just a little quiet.
All right. I'm officially a commentator with a mic by my mouth and everything. Let's take a look. Looks like we've got some intense scoring over on 2 here. And on 4, looks like. Take a zoom. 5 and a 6. Could be wrong. I have a giant thing of water. I am very afraid to put it over here. This is where the computer setup is. There are a menagerie of wires, and I do not want this to spill. I cannot afford to spill water on this. Looks like they're doing solid. Let's take a look over here, what we got going. Awesome, looking good. Looks like both lanes are going into their final throw here. All right. Going into round 2. Lindsay took the first one on lane 4 here. So they're moving into round two. Looks like round one, 49 to 37. So Axe God takes the first round by 212. I can do math. Actually going to scooch this down a little bit. If it doesn't break. There we go. We've got some pretty banging tunes going on here in the background. Going into, let's take a look here. Round two, Axe God took the first one. Lindsay took the first one for Oz and Lindsay. Looks like lane two, currently 3-6-4-5 after throws 1 and 2. We've got 7 and 11, a convenience store. Let's see. And then lane four, round two. 3-6-6 for Oz and 6-3-6, so they are both at 15. Looks like a 5 and 6. Lindsay with the 6, looking good. And still, there we go. We've got the ruling on lane two there. 5 and a 3, so it looks like Stephanie with a 2-point lead still after that 5 and 3, 12 to 14 for Stephanie. And then lane four here, looks like they had a 6-6 for throw 5, 26 to 27. Lindsay with the 27 here. She took round one. So if she takes this one, they don't need to go into their rubber match, as she'll take it from here. And let's take a look at two, because it looks like they're waiting for a scoring here. 4 just about to throw. Double sixes for the last two throws for lane 4, Oz and Lindsay. Looks like the head judge was just in the bathroom waiting for lane 2 is waiting for the head judge there. Everyone has to pee. Let's see. Looks like after throw 7, 5 and a 5 for Oz and Lindsay, 37 to 38. Lindsay still with a 1-point lead there. Lane 2, let's take a look at the zoomed in camera here. Looking pretty crispy. Head judge today is the venue owner himself, Nick Colomaya, doing the hard work. And let's go back to lane 4, round 2. Oz and Lindsay currently tied with a 43-43 and 49 to 49, both with a 6 and 6. Going into the final throw here, looks like they're both going up to kills. All right, let's take a look. Oz with a miss. Lindsay with a hit. Lindsay takes it. She took round one and she took round two. No need for a rubber match. She takes it with a 57. Looking awesome. Good job, Lindsay. And then back to lane two here. Axcott and Stephanie, 17 to 19. We've got a 6 and 5 here. Now that we're down to lane two, we can switch between the tight cam and the wide camera for two here. Looks like 23 and 24 Axcott to Stephanie. Axcott took the first round, round one. 1 point difference. Stephanie leading by one. 6 and 3 here. All right, looks like Stephanie's slowly coming away with it with a 30. So that's a 4-point lead to Axcott's 26. It is definitely a boomerang, Phil. All right. Looks like they're taking a look here. They might be calling a second. Yep. Second called. And head judge Nick on his way to take a look for them there. Actually, we're going to go back out to the conference camera here. And we're actually, while they're doing that, Phil playing with something that looks like a boomerang. All right, and after that throw 8, Stephanie with a 39, Axe with a 36, still a 3-point lead. They still need their throw 9 and throw 10. Looking good. It's like a 7 and a 6. Axe with a outer ring kill shot hit, so he gets a 6. or Axe gets a 7. Stephanie gets a 6. 43 to 45. Stephanie's still leading by 2. Looks like they've both gone kill here. Let's take a look. Oh, no, they have not both gone kill. And let's see who takes it. All right, looks like Axe takes it here with a 50 with a 7-hit outer ring. And Stephanie with a 4, she takes a 49, so 1 point difference goes to Axe. Let's take a look at the crew here. Just getting ready to make another call out, see who goes to lane 2. That was profanity. Apologies.
All right, guys, we're coming down to it. Let's give it a hand for our lamb competitors. Let's go, everybody. Woo-hoo! Fantastic. One other thing, everybody. Guess who's in the house? Brown Beer is here. Raw beer's got free samples for you to try the raw beer, the free Mexican hot and Granola. Say hi to Steve and Emma. Definitely say hi to Emma. Steve is the good looking one. That's awesome. Please say thank you to the really awesome staff. Thanks, coming down to it. Today's announcements for our final.
All right. So while we wait for the next ones to get loaded up here, just gonna take a short commentary break here. We'll be back for the finals. All right, back from the commentary break. Let's take a look. Looks like Brad took it for round one here. Going into round two. All right, after throw three, we've got a tie 17-17, each with 2 6s and 5. 6 and a 6, still tied 23-23, going into throw five. 6-5. Brad with the 6, 1 point lead with 29 to Sasha's 28. 6 and a 6 on throw 6, no less. 35-34. Brad still leading by 1. And that last throw there, Brad with a 6, Sasha with a 3. Sasha now with a 2. Brad slowly pulling away here. Brad with a 47, Sasha with a 39. 8-point difference here. Throw 9 and throw 10 here. Brad with a hit, so he gets the full 8. Sasha with a miss. Brad with a 55, Sasha with a 39. Final throw for the 2 here. Sasha with a miss. Brad with a hit with a 7 outer ring. Brad takes it. Took round 1 and he takes round 2, so he moves on. All right. So they're getting ready on the lane 4 here. Five for Axe, 5 for Lindsay. Current tie after throw 1. Throw 2, 5 for Lindsay, 6 for Axe. After throw 4, Axe with a 6, Lindsay with a 5. Lindsay at 20, Axe at 23, 3-point lead. All right, and then after throw 5 here, Lindsay with a 5, Axe with a 4, closing the gap. Lindsay with 25, Axe with 27, going into the turn. 4, 6, Axe with the 6, now at 33. Lindsay with that 4 puts her at 29, 4-point lead here. Looks like a solid 6-6 for the two of them. Perfect, yes. All right, going into throw 9. 40 for Lindsay, 42 for Axe here. 2-point lead now. Yes, this is a close one indeed. So whoever loses this one will take confirmed 4th place. And then whoever wins goes on to face Sasha, who was just in that last one. So it'll be the winner and Sasha. Whoever loses that one will take 3rd. And then whoever wins between Sasha and whoever she's facing will go up to face Brad. and then they'll play a second actual finals game. So right now we're just in the podium matches right here. Whoever takes fourth, even though it's not technically podium, they still get a ribbon, not necklace, the award. I don't remember what it's called. Getting ready to throw here. Looks like Axe took the last one. Axe took round 2 here. Or Axe took round 1. We're going into round 2. There we go. After that, 1 for fun. Going into round 2, first official throw. Boards are live. Six and a 5. 6 for Lindsay, 5 for Axe here. 1 point lead after throw 1. Good throws here. Let's take a look. 6-6 for both. Looking good. Lindsay still with that 1 point lead. 12-11. Do believe that's a 6-6. Ooh. Axe with a 5. Lindsay with a 6. Lindsay gains herself another point in the point lead here. So now she is at 18 to Axe's 2. Or, correction. Lindsay's at 18 with Axe's 16. 2 point lead for Lindsay. Axe with a 6. Lindsay with a 3. Looks like Axe took it back here. Axe with 22. Lindsay with 21. 1 point lead now in favor for Axe here. After those throws, let's see where we're at. 4 or 5. 5 for Axe, 4 for Lindsay. 25-27, 2 point difference now between the two. We're currently in round 2. Round 1, Axe took it. So if Lindsay takes this one, they'll be going into their rubber match of round 3. Axe with a 5, Lindsay with a 4. Axe with a 32, Lindsay with a 29, 3 point lead now. All right, Axe with a 6 to start. Lindsay, believe that's a 5. 6-5 indeed. All right. Going into throw number 8 here. solid 6 and a 6 here. Looking good. 40 to 44. Lindsay with the 40, Axe with the 44. 4-point lead at the moment of round 2. Lindsay with a hit. Everyone is ecstatic for that hit for Lindsay. Lindsay with a perfect 8 there for that kill shot. Axe the 5, only a 1-point difference here. Everyone is excited here. Axe still a 1-point lead. Axe with a miss. Let's take a look at Lindsay. Yeah, and she takes it. Lindsay takes round 2. Look at that. Excellent. Let's just quickly pull out. And we've got some supporters here. Some. Ooh. Pokemon pulls. I might be a commentator, but I also collect Pokemon cards. Looking fantastic. All right, they've both completed. All right, after that throw 4 here, Lindsay with a 21, Axe with a 22, 1-point difference here. They're in their rubber match round 3. Axe with 2 sixes, Lindsay with 1 as they throw their throw 5. 5 and 6. Lindsay gets that 6 there, back to a tie. 27 to 27 after throw 5 going into the turn. Looking solid. That is a solid 6. Ooh, and that is a 3. Not quite the 5. Lindsay with a 3-point lead now. Solid 6 for Lindsay. Matching sixes. 39 for Lindsay after that 6. 36 for Axe after his 6. We've still got 3 throws left. We're throwing Axe number 8 now. Lindsay. 6 and 5. Lindsay's taken away with it. Lindsay now with a 45, Axe with a 41. 4-point difference in favor for Lindsay. Round 3. Six and a miss. Lindsay with a 51 after that 6. Axe still at his 41 with his miss. Looks like they are both going kill shot for this one. Got a drop. And we've got a miss. All good. All good. Celebrating Lindsay and her win in round 3. She goes on to face Sasha Edwards. Don't forget, everybody, All right, and we're back. It's been a pretty intense matchup here. We're in round 3. Lindsay took round 2, Sasha took round 1. And in round 3, rubber match here. Both hyping each other up. The camaraderie is real. That is a 6 and a 5. 5 for Lindsay here. Six, 6. They are both pulling out all the stops here. 18 to 17. 17 for Lindsay, 18 for Sasha. 1 point lead for Sasha here in round 3. All right, now we're at a even tie here. 4 6s for Sasha, 4 6s for Lindsay, each with a 5 as well. So they are tied with a 29 and 29 in round 3. Six, 5. Sasha regains the lead. 1 point difference here. And with that throw, perfect 6s for both. 41 to Sasha, 40 Lindsay. 1 point difference, round 3 after throw number 7. We're going into throw number 8 right now. We're looking good. 6 for Sasha, 5 for Lindsay. Lindsay with the 45, Sasha with the 47, going into throw number 9. Kill shot called for Lindsay. Oh, and she hits the at least a 7. No, she got the 8. It's a tie. 6 for Sasha, 8 for Lindsay. We are at a tie going into final throw number 10. Round 3. Whoever takes this one goes into the semifinals. Who sucks less? Who sucks less as we have a miss and miss. We've got some mosquitoes in here today. Not looking too hot. Ooh, I'll have to take a look at that one. Miss for Lindsay. Misses for both. Who sucks less? All right. Looks like it's a hit for Sasha. It's a miss for Lindsay. Sasha takes it. Sasha is declared the winner. Sasha's moving on to face Brad. They both did absolutely fantastic. They're both looking absolutely amazing here. Everyone is so excited for everybody here.
All right, we'll be sitting on lane 2 for our final Brad versus Sasha. Just a quick reminder that the kill shot of the event vote is still open until the end of the final. If you haven't already filled out your slips, you might have a contender in the last match. Following the final, right outside of the barbecue. In the meantime, waiting for the final to start, feel free to come and grab a sample of dough or a prop. Sasha and Brad to lane 2 for our final.
Quick commentary break here. We'll be back for the finals. And we're back. Throw one was a 6-6. Brad and Sasha. Throw two was a 5-5. Currently still tied. 11-11. Going to throw three. Looks like they've called a second as well. Head judge Nick Kolomaya taking a look. Mosquitoes are out of this world. Three and five for throw three. Sasha with the three. Brad with the five. 16 for Brad, 14 for Sasha. 2-point lead for Brad in round one going into throw four. And that is a loud second request here. Head judge Nick back on his way here. Just taking a look there. Oh, there we go. It's been called and confirmed as a three. Going into throw four for the two of them here. Two five now. Brad slowly pulling away with that lead. Brad with 21 to Sasha's 16. Going into throw five. We've got matching sixes looking good. Brad 27, Sasha 22, 5-point lead. 5-4. Looks like a pair of sixes. Perfect. 6-6 for the two there. Brad with 38, Sasha with 32. 6 point difference. Round one, they have throw 8, 9, 10 left in round one. Six, 4 here. 6 for Brad, 4 for Sasha. 8 point lead for Brad here. All right, looks like they both called kill for throw number 9 of round one. Let's take a look. Seven and a miss. 7 for Brad. Miss for Sasha here. Brad with 51. Sasha with 36. Kills called again. Final throw for each of them of round one. Let's take a look here. Missing a 7. Sasha with the 7, bringing her up to 43. Miss for Brad, leaving him at 41. But that is enough for Brad to take round one. And as they're just completing their one for fun here. Round two, after Brad took round one. Six and 3 to start. 6 for Brad, 3 for Sasha here. That is a miss for Sasha's kill shot call. That's a 4 for Brad, putting him at 10. Kill shot called again for Sasha here. Miss and a 5. Brad at 15. Sasha with 3. Matching sixes. Brad 21, Sasha 9. Six, 5, 6 Brad, 5 Sasha here going into the turn as they switch sides. Six and a 5. Matching sixes there. 38 for Brad, 26 for Sasha. 12-point lead for Brad. Six and a five. Brad with 43. Sasha with 32. Brad took round one. We're currently in round two. Throw number 9.
This game, they can just go out and
Five and a seven. 7 for Brad. 5 for Sasha here. 50-37.
There was like one going and one. And he's like, "Are you sure? Are you sure, man?" It's like, "Oh, he says." And then you come out with fucking whiskey. He's like, "How much on the Andrew?" I'm like, "I got this stuff." Then he comes out with a list of a whole fucking half of shit.
You don't have IPA on here though, eh?
No.
Kendrick, you don't have the IPA on here.
Brad finishes out with a 57. Sasha finishes out with a 43.
Now he's in the money.
And we've got our winner.
I know, that's why I'm like,
Winner of the amateur hatchet for today. We've got Brad. Congratulations. Fourth place, we've got Axgod here. Third place, we've got Lindsay making her way up. Second place, we've got Sasha. Welcome back, Mars. And with our first place, we've got Brad. Excellent, excellent job. We've got our fourth, third, second, and first. Excellent turnout, everybody. Perfect. And now just some announcements. There we go. All right. Heading off just for the moment. We'll be back for our next event